Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today we're playing StarMade. And you'll notice I am not on my one-day ship anymore, I'm on the Frigate. That was a slight diversion, I wanted to get that out while I was still thinking about it. That and I wanted to give me a little more time to play with the Frigate off camera. So I fancied up the bridge, so now I have these bridge controls. Actually, these don't do anything. Guess the officers stand here and bark orders at people. Anyway. I also have these little lowered things. This says the reactor usage on it. And this one doesn't have anything. It's just pretty. Over here I have a weapons station. So the weaponeer, gunner can sit here. It tells them how many missiles are armed. Here's a comm station. It's purely decorative. Over here is navigation. I have the sector and speed listed. And here is defenses. I have reactor HP and shields showing. And yes, for those who are unsure, these are actually update. If you come down here and click help in a display block, you can put all these things, variables I can place inside the text. You just put these in wherever you want and it'll add it. So like, let's see if I had it here and I said mass. That's the mass of the ship. 33,000, that's not too bad for this vessel. Alright. And let's see, anything else and the the helmsman chair, and he has, same as the navigation, I believe. Except I also have the name of the ship here. Alright. It's not the best bridge I've ever built, but it is far from the worst. Oh, and I built this hologram table, because I thought it was cool. Okay. This is the bridge lock for the bridge door, and this display module has nothing on it. Let's change that. Name. See, what's something we can just throw in here real quick? Block. Let's do block count and mass. Mass. Block count. Block count. There you go. Some general data. Another 250,000 blocks on this ship. I didn't realize it was that sized. C cistern, cloaked, speed, reactor, active reactor ID. Okay. That should be good for right now. Game is under heavy load, because I have a handful of ships out there. Alright. Out here is some terminals, and like a secretary can sit here. And a table, because why not? Alright, that leads into the main bridge. I'm doing a final sweep for prepping this for, I'm guessing, its final form. I just have a little conference room here. So in case the captain says, alright everybody, out of the bridge into the conference room, we can load in here without having to go downstairs to the conference room. Bathroom. Transporter, make sure this is set for change a bridge, faction access. So this is now factioned, so only faction members can use it. Alright. Let's wait for our elevator to get up here. Just making sure we have all our display blocks and all that jazz proper. That goes down to the bays, that goes to offices, quarters, and hangars. Port, starboard, hangars. Not hangars. Port and starboard airlocks. Let's see. Force on dock. Airlock. That works. Alright. And then bathroom. That looks like it works. Go check the other airlock. Make sure it says force undocked. You know, I seldom actually do final sweeps for display modules. I just kind of leave them flashing no data. Airlock. force undock. The idea is you hit this button, then this button, and this, there's an and back here. The and is tied to the rail docks there, so it'll forcefully undock it. So somebody boards and I don't want them to be boarded anymore. Boop. They're now undocked. Alright. Let's see. I think that's all the tinkering I did. Quarters, hangars, offices. You've already seen all that. That's old news. So let's go back up and let me show you the changes that I did that really matter. I think it's probably in some of the bunks there are computers that say no data, but they're bunks. So you sit in the chair. Oh, don't edit the sign, dummy. Hop in the core. There you go. Alright. Oh, let's see. Let's do a few things. Let's go into creative, just because. And let's hit rail system and reset those turrets. I did a combat test. That's why I have all these here, and all the turrets are misaligned. But I ended up with this configuration of turrets. And I believe we showed off this configuration. Oh, I did this nifty little satellite thing. There you go. Little satellite thing for a communications array. I like that. Turn off my flashlight. Don't think I've done any other work to the exterior other than the nose, which I showed off. I do like those little cutouts. I'm almost thinking I want a third one, but I don't want overkill. So I might leave it just 2. And I also stuck in a shuttle, a box shuttle in the starboard rear hangar, and I plugged in a utility ship in the starboard port. I've done nothing to the bays, because oh, no, can't do that. There you go. Done nothing to these bays. I should have, because that block's wrong. There's your companion. No, your companion's right. Let's see, so let's put 3 quarters. There we go. Everybody looks good there, because the Frigate's supposed to be specialized. So this is just a nice big empty room. Until this ship gets assigned to a specific task, then it'll be turned into something more useful. Like if this gets assigned as a prison ship, I can stick prison cells in here, or a medical ship, I can stick medical beds. Even rip out a chunk, put an operating theater, emergency room, whatever. I can turn this into a quick and dirty hangar. Just whatever is needed for the vessel. Oh, and you're wrong too. I got you now. Alright. That light does not line up. That one does. Okay. Let's see. If this ever finds its way to like a saber review, then you'd say, JW, fix your lights. Like, no. There we go. Let's see, and half slab, there we go. That's better. And I guess I had symmetry mode on when I did this wrong the first time. Oh, don't do that far. And 3/4. 3/4, and let's now use a half light. There we go. Half light 2, confirmed. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this is just down to the maintenance bay, where I added a cargo. Only has 58K volume for cargo, but it's not a cargo ship. It's a frigate. Alright, and these are maintenance hatches to the different hangars. Alright, so I think that does it for the frigate itself. So I am going to hit U, save as 608 frigate. There we go. I am now officially announcing this ship as complete. It is complete until I figure out something else I want to do to it, like I'm greebling right here. No, I'm not. Actually, I kind of like that kind of smooth there. But there we go. The frigate is done. Oh, and I added some stuff on top so it didn't just look all flat, and so I broke it up a little. Alright. Oh, the Corvette. I did edit the Corvette while I'm out here. I stuck a couple AMS turrets on the sides of it. So it has a little better, slightly better defense than it used to. It looks I don't think it looks too bad, but it'd probably been better had I designed the ship with like a bigger divot here so the AMS turrets don't stick out so bad. Yeah, anyway. My test here, I ran off camera. I had a cutter, 5 Mantis ships, 2 corvettes, and a frigate against a Mark 6 ironclad. The ironclad took out 1 Mantis fighter, and that was it. In fact, I have a chase cam. What's everybody doing? Okay. In fact, let's, well, we probably have time. Ironclad Mark 6. We'll bring that bad boy in here. And let's hit K, fleet members, test fleet order, sentry mode. Huh, that thing's hurting my shields pretty good. So let's remedy that. Its shields are done. It's not pulling 300% power. The ironclad's done. It doesn't know it's done yet. It's still trying to shoot, but it's done. Oh no, shoot the ship. JW, shoot the ship. Ship. And let's see. This one didn't last nearly as long as the first one. Alright, there we go. And that's what a small fleet will do. In fact, I think this is going to be the composition of the standard 608 fleet. Is going to be a frigate, 2 corvettes, a wing of Mantis fighters, and maybe a cutter. Probably the cutter just used as a glorified shuttle, which is all the cutter basically is. Alright, actually that'd probably make a good thumbnail. There we go. Except I have all the stuff on that side. This would make a better thumbnail. There we go. Alright, well, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and this has been me finishing the frigate. I think it's done now. Finally. After I moved on and came back to it. Alright, I'll dig you cats later.